channel, Nexx Racing. We're going to do a little unboxing here. I got some parts in the mail. I'm going to share it with you guys so you can see what I got. As you can see in the background here, we got a pair of motors. Nexx Racing is all about the 4G63s, so that's all I work on. I got two there. Probably going to get a couple more, but that's what I'm working on now. So let's go ahead and get into this unboxing. Let's get it. Alright. So we'll go ahead and start off with the lighter box here. As you can see, we're on my little weld table here that I got where I do my TIG welding on, my MIG welding. So let's go ahead and get this one opened up. Go ahead and remove this. Let's see what we got here. So this is going to be Haltech's single wideband controller kit. As you can see there, part number is going to be HT159976. Let's go ahead and get that opened up and see what we got inside. So it looks like we got a quick start guide here. Let you know what's inside of it. Let's go ahead and get that opened up. Look at it here. I know it's got a list of what's included in the box. Got it right here. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull out some stuff here. So looks like here this is going to be for the CAN hub connector to connect it to the ECU. That's what this connector is going to be for here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So this is the CAN connector. It's going to connect it to the ECU. Let's see what we got. I'm going to pull this part out here. We got the wideband sensor. This is going to be a Bosch LSU 4.9 sensor. The great thing about it is that when you get this from Haltech, they already put anti-seize on the thread. I don't know if you're able to see it. I'm not sure if it's gonna, zoom in correctly but they put anti-seize on that thread, which is pretty good. So they care about their equipment, they care about what they're selling. What else we got here? So it looks like we have here the wideband controller. So this is actually going to be the controller for it. So this is what's going to connect to the wideband itself and then connect to the ECU to let the ECU know what's going on. I know you probably can't see the part number on there or anything, but I'll give you guys an idea. So what will happen is this controller will connect to the wideband through the plug. And make sure I got it plugged in correctly. Yeah. Connect it to the plug, connect, and then obviously you'll put this into your exhaust, and then from there it'll connect to here. From here it'll go to the ECU on the other side, and then, well, I guess I'm a little bit off, but anyway, it'll get connected here to this extension right here, get plugged in, and then from here, this would go to the CAN hub in the ECU, and then these are just going to be some power wires here that you obviously going to connect the power to. So you'll connect it to some a ground and a power, and then the rest will connect to the CAN hub that I have for the ECU. And that's it for the first box, guys. So hopefully you'll be able to see it. Go ahead and get everything disconnected here. One last piece that I forgot to mention. So this here will be, they included an O2 sensor weld-on port. I'm not going to use this port, unfortunately, because it's flat here. And I'll show you why in a minute. Let me go ahead and get this stuff put it back in the box, and I'll show you why I won't use that and why it's good for you not to use it as well. I mean, if you want to, you can. Obviously it's your car, it's your opinion. You can do whatever you want, but I've seen a lot of issues with that, especially if you're not good at welding, or you don't have a good welder, or the circumstances make it difficult in terms of controlling it. So I'll go and get this pulled out here. So I've got a piece of tubing here, as you can see. Now with this tubing, as you can see, it's round. This bottom piece is flat. So when you go to weld this into your exhaust tubing, guess what? You have gaps on either side. So when you drill this in, you're gonna drill a hole in. You really only want to drill a hole big enough to fit the sensor in right here. That's as big as you really want to go. But since this is flat here, you're gonna end up drilling a hole as big as this bung just to put the bung inside. And what's gonna happen is the bung's gonna be inside, which is gonna deflect some gas here. It's gonna deflect the gas down, and some of it's not gonna hit the sensor. You're gonna get false readings. So I always recommend, if you're gonna weld an O2 bung onto an exhaust tubing, you get the ones that are beveled on the bottom so they fit curved around the tubing. That way you can weld around it. You drill a hole big enough just for the sensor to fit in, and you don't have to worry about any deflecting of the gases or anything like that around the O2 sensor, just because if you weld this piece inside, you're gonna get some of it that's gonna end up deflecting those gases. All right, so that's the reason why I won't use this part. It's great that they include it into their kit, but hopefully one day in the future, Haltech will include the ones that are beveled here. That way, those will actually be usable. All right, so I'll go ahead and get this put away here. We'll go ahead and end this video here. I do have another unboxing video, which I'm gonna do next. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. We'll start another video. That'll be another video on YouTube that you guys will be able to see, and we'll go from there. All right. Again, thank you for watching my channel, Nexx Racing. Stay tuned. We're next. Hit that like, subscribe button. Go ahead and comment below. If you don't like the video, go ahead and hit dislike. Doesn't matter to me. This is what I do with my passion. So I appreciate you guys watching.